It's fractions of a second. That's how much time a police officer has to make a decision on whether to fire a gun when confronted with dangerous situations. We've seen plenty of controversial police shootings lately. Unarmed parole absconder Nichelle Vincent killed in Aurora. 17-year-old Jesse Hernandez killed after driving at Denver police in a stolen car. And of course, Michael Brown in Ferguson, Missouri, sparking angry protests around our country. And Eric, you got a unique opportunity this week to experience a fraction of the pressure that officers face.
That's right, and there is a Supreme Court standard for when deadly force by police is justified. So I went through some intense simulation training to give you a better idea when it's okay to pull the trigger. Saving lives and taking lives is no easy job.
Put your hands behind your back.
Former cop Todd Brown knows. And now he uses a simulator to teach officers when it's okay to pull the trigger.
Our goal here is to teach officers the skills necessary to make sure that bad guy goes to jail, the good guy goes home, John Q. Public goes on about their day, and nobody has to visit the hospital or the morgue. And that's a good day in law enforcement.
But not all days end that way. To learn just how quick officer-involved shootings go down, Todd put me through the simulation training.
We're going to make it very simple. If you think he needs to be shot, shoot him. If you don't shoot him.
This is just one of several different virtual scenarios. Hey, buddy, you live around here? A guy acting suspicious in a neighborhood and I, acting as a police officer, have to ask him a few questions.
Okay, can I see some ID slowly? Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands.
Chill out, man.
The man reaches in his back pocket and pulls out his wallet. This drill ends well. I do it again. Same scenario.
Show me some ID and keep your hands where I can see them, please.
Now look, I just live right over there. That's all.
Why did you feel it necessary to shoot him?
Because he pulled his gun out and he pointed it at me.
And that made you believe?
I was in fear for my life.
Okay. Now you're reasonable.
So I would have been justified in shooting him then?
Yes, absolutely. You would have met what's called the Graham v. Kahnert standard, the Supreme Court standard for objective reasonableness for that use of force.
I missed the first shot.
See where that first shot went.
My first shot missed the suspect and went into somebody's home, potentially taking more lives.
That right there is one of the reasons we practice so much, is because we're the good guys. Right? We don't get a spray and pray. So the first bullet went into the house.
No justice, no peace.
People are protesting right now saying cops are just shooting people first before they think about it. How are you feeling about everything that's been happening?
Well, if cops were really shooting people before they were found out what happened, a lot more people would be getting shot.
So like in the Michael Brown case, you know, it's alleged that he went after the guy's gun.
Okay.
That was enough of a threat that the officer felt he needed to kill him.
Right, because if I had gone for your gun, why would you believe I was trying to get your gun?
To kill me.
Right.
In the third simulation scenario, the suspect came at me with a knife.
Okay, scenario's over with. How far away would you say he was?
2 feet.
I didn't even have time to get a round off before the suspect got me.
Take your hands slowly.
All of the exchanges happening in about a second or less.
It's never one decision. It's a series of decisions.
In a short amount of time.
In a very short amount of time.
Take your hands slowly.
Now, some of the protesters we've talked with feel it's not fair an officer's own department decides whether his actions pass the reasonable test to open fire. That's where an independent investigator is helpful, like the Hernandez case. Right now, Denver's independent monitor is currently investigating. By the way, Todd's training software, an average cost of around $50 grand, is currently used by the FBI, Jeffco Sheriff's Department, and Aurora PD, along with other local agencies.